Man, does that ever look good, eh? There's my Canadian for you. Just before we get into the video, I want to let you guys know that Prime Simulation now has an official Patreon. So if you're feeling generous, or if you want to just check out the amazing page, the link is in the top of the description. You can go check that out. Other than that, I just don't want to take much of your time and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of Prime Logistics. Man, it has been a long time since I've said that phrase, but today we are here in Salt Lake City, Utah because I got reset obviously with the 1.4 beta. Yes, we are running it if you couldn't tell by the outside view there, and we're heading down to Salina here, and the reason why is because look at this Western Star dealer down here. You guys know I love my Western Star 49Xs, and changes on the rise here with this save. The Prime Logistics series has been out for a little bit. Of course, I've got my glorious W900 here, my Kenny, all blacked out awesomeness. This will not be leaving the fleet. Do not worry, we'll be expanding our driver market. We've only got one right now, but obviously we're going to be starting off. This journey's only worth 3,000 or so. It's not that big, but I just wanted to talk about obviously the big announcement here was my Patreon page. You guys saw the little advert, and I'll talk about that more in a second, but let's get this Kenworth started up because it's been quite a while since she's been running. Oh, the lovely sound of the Kennys. I just love them so much. So let's head on out of here. It's not going to be too long of a journey. It's mainly highway. But yeah, the main reason why I wanted to go to Salina, and the reason why I took such a small job, is for that Western Star. So yeah, the cat's out of the bag. We are going to be doing a Western Star as our next truck. I love the 49X. I will be thinking about what configuration. Obviously going to depend on what we can afford. Unlike my ATS Showcase series, where I have to be ultra realistic here because everything will go against me basically. I can't speed. I have to be careful about not hitting anything. Obviously, we have to be very, very careful, and this is why I really like the career modes, but it's been out a bit because of all the news that's been happening with ATS, but I figured what's a better way to get back into it than to take this reservoir tank in the new lighting system. Man, does that ever look good, eh? There's my Canadian for you, and yeah, we're gonna be just doing a small journey so I can talk about the release of my Patreon page. Now this has been something I've been contemplating doing for quite a while now actually, and I finally decided just to go ahead, do it. And obviously you saw the little advert. It's completely voluntary. If you really want to, if you feel if you're feeling very generous and you want to help out my creative journey here, go ahead and check it out. It's going to be linked today at the top of the description. Normally don't do that, but it's going to be linked at the top. You can go check it out. There's, I believe, 5 different tiers, all ranging from $5 to $100 if you really want to. I went creative with some of the, or I tried to be as creative as I can with some of the names. I think I really like kind of what I did with some of the kind of add stuff with it. Obviously I don't really have a whole lot to offer right now in form of different, well, I guess what's the word I'm looking for, kind of offerings. There we go. I don't have a whole lot, well, I guess a whole lot to offer would have made sense there. I don't have a whole lot to offer, long story short. I don't have a whole lot of perks. There we go. Finally came to me. A little slow day here. I just don't have a whole lot to offer right now, but I am hoping in the future to do some more behind the scenes bonus stuff like that. So obviously some of the tiers will offer that, some of them just offer the standard posts and stuff like that. Obviously it will just depend on what it is, and so you can check that out. I tried to give a thorough kind of outline in the description there, or the about me section, basically outlining some of the criteria. You will see that there's a little pop-up banner on the screen here and there. That is going to be where your name will be put in, so depending on the tier level, whether it's at the end or not, but definitely I think the majority of it will be at the beginning anyways, unless if I start getting a lot of them, then I'll probably start kind of rearranging where stuff goes, depending on the tier level, but that's way down the road if I get to that point. Obviously, I can't thank you guys for the enough support on the channel itself here on YouTube. It has been growing so fast. We crossed over 400 subs since I've put out a video, and surpassed that by a long margin now. And so yeah, it's been crazy. And I decided to do the Patreon just for those who feel really generous and they want to be a part of this journey, want to be the true prime timers, the true rocks of this channel, help support me a little bit, cover some costs. I'm not making any money, but I do this because I enjoy that, and I want to make that clear. I am not trying to be one of those money hungry YouTubers that just want to do it for the money. I really enjoy doing what I do here, and that is the whole point. And but I do know that there are people out there that really want to help support, and because I'm not making money on the channel, I know there's people that want to kind of help support me, and so that's a good way to do it. It's nice and secure. Patreon is trusted with hundreds of thousands around the globe now. Some of the biggest artists, and whether it's recording artists for music or visual artists or content creators alike, we all use that platform because it is so secure and so user friendly, and it accepts, I think, basically any form of payment anyway, so it's nice and secure and all peachy dandy. So yeah, if you want to become part of the become a Prime Simulation Patreon, click the link in the top of the description, or go to Patreon and search Prime Simulation. Either way, you'll get there. It's pretty simple. As far as I know, there's only one me, so and you'll certainly tell by all the badging it's definitely me. So yeah, it's just a nice step actually for me, and I didn't want to do it too early because I didn't want to make it feel like I was just trying to grow just for the money thing. I wanted to get a decent foot underneath me. I think now that we've crossed over the 400 sub mark, I think that's a pretty good foot in the door to say that it warrants a possibility of a Patreon. So if you want to help support me, like I said, go ahead, do that. If not, that is totally fine. Your support here on YouTube is perfect, just in numbers really, with the views and the subscribers, if you feel generous with that even. Honestly, I'm just doing this because I really enjoy it, so if you want to help me out, that's it. So I'll get off of that now. You'll see the advertisements here and there. Actually, one last thing, I am going to be working on the banner, the notification banner in the videos, so don't worry, that's a pretty what you're going to be seeing on screen is a pretty basic one that I've just kind of thrown together. I want to do something more with that, and unless if you guys want to create a cool little lower third banner for that, just out of your curiosity and want, if you're into graphic design, you could do that. Put a little video segment and email it to me. It doesn't have to be overly long, but just long enough that people can do it, and preferably if it's a green screen background. Now a lot of people are like, oh, green screen background, you should use a transparent layer. Yeah, well, it doesn't always work with my software. Depends on your format. Oh, and I gotta get off here. So yeah, it's just, it honestly just depends. But I prefer the green screen background. If it's 1080-60 with a decently high bit rate, that is peachy as well. It just all makes it look a lot nicer whenever it's all said and done. But that's if you want. I'm going to be working on one anyways, but it's just I wanted to put this out. I wanted to put this out faster than I can get the notification thing up, and to be honest, the notification thing can change as it goes, as will the Patreon, to be honest. The different tiers and stuff will change, and so on and so forth. But let's get off of that and back onto American Truck. Obviously, there's been more Euro Truck Prime news than I had as of late than it has American Truck. That's just because of Iberia and that DLC release. So apologize to all the American Truck fans on the channel that are putting up with some of the Prime news on the Euro Truck. That's just the way it is. But obviously, American Truck, this 1.4 update is looking absolutely amazing. I love it with the Kenny. It just looks so good, and it's just awesome. That's really all I can say. It is just awesome. And yeah, it's one of those things where I really wanted to bring the series back, but with all the kind of news and the different changes coming with American Truck and all the requests for different trucks and stuff like that, I wanted to do some ATS showcases, and plus I was grinding this to a certain degree, this series prior to the ATS showcases. So it was nice to take a bit of a break, but now I'm back, energized, and obviously this career mode is going to evolve quite heavily. Like I said, we're coming into Selena here. are basically at our delivery point, but on the other side of the town is a Western Star dealer, so I've already kind of let the cat out of the bag, like I said, with that. Western Star is going to be the truck that's replacing the Kenny. Kenny's going to stay in the fleet. We're going to hire another driver. Things are just going to go on and on. Let me know if you want it to be interactive, because I could do a poll on the Twitter, on the official Prime Simulation Twitter. You could check that one out if you want, or follow me on that, so then you always stay up to date with when I post stuff, because I do put a whole whack of notifications out there, and those are just general news. I try and stay on top of it, but obviously I could be better at it. Let's see if we can get a break in traffic here. I think that guy's gonna turn and then... yeah. Well, let's brake that way. So... once he goes... brown van. Yep. We're gonna just snake away up. Please stop. Yeah, where he's gonna stop. Perfect. Yeah, so go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you want, at the Prime Simulation 1. Link down in the description, and you would have seen at the beginning of the video the little notification that goes with that. Oh, did I miss my turn? I did. Well, I guess we're going around the block. We'll drive by the Western Star dealer, and we'll tease them with our business. We'll just drive right by and let them know that we're interested in it, and take a look at their deals there. Maybe that's what we'll do. We won't stop in for the sake of time, but we'll drive by and make it look like we are. And then obviously next episode we'll most likely be starting over there, and I'll go through the configuration process. Stop. Perfect. We'll go through the configuration process there and get our next truck, and assign this truck to a new driver, and try and figure out some deliveries, because we're not going to do too many of these short ones. It's going to become more and more long haul-esque, and probably I'll complete them in an episode, but there'll be more time lapses and stuff like that, so there's more evolution and progression within the episodes, so then it's not so kind of just me rambling away for an hour and a half or more while I complete a delivery. So there you go. That's the plan here. Thank you guys for sticking around to nearing the end of the video. I really do appreciate all the, again, the support that you guys show towards the channel, with the watch hours, the views, the subscribers, everything. It means a lot. I really do enjoy. I can't emphasize this enough. Oh, look at that dealer. Maybe one of those trucks will be ours right there. That red one or the yellow one? Not sure about the yellow one, but the red one's... oh, intriguing. That one was close, bud. I almost hit that pole. But no, it really... I honestly do really enjoy doing this, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys show. It truly does mean a lot to me. But we're finally looping around here. I can't believe I missed my turn. I knew that it was going to be a short one. I think I even commented on, or I was going to, maybe I just thought about it. But my word, it is just... I love the Kenny. I'm sorry, I just do. Like I said, Kenworth, awesome. This graphics, awesome. Just American truck, awesome. Best way to describe it, to be honest. We're finally making it around. Man, like, the thing is that annoys me is that it's like it's the speed limit that annoys me. That sounds bad when I say it, but you know, it's just like with going around the block, and it's only 35 all the way around. I try and stretch it a little bit, but I have to be so careful, because if not, I'm gonna get like an absolute biter of a fine. Yes, biter. Don't know what that means, but I guess just not good. Painful. There we go. Bite. Painful. I don't know what. I'm just running away with it now. Just like the delivery. But no, it's yeah, American truck. Just love it. I truly do. I would like to expand to Euro truck at some point, but that's a little bit out of the picture, I think, right now. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a game that right now. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Never know what the future holds. Again, I can't speak for my life today. I got through, I think, most of the episode pretty well. I am proud of myself for that one. But I'm certainly falling apart. So yeah, I was supposed to turn in here. Just Yeah, I completely missed that. Dropped the ball on that. My word. Sorry, guys. At least we're not going to be late. That would have been really unfortunate if I was running, you know, just in time and be like, nope, we're going to be late now. That would have been a true pain. Now, where is this parked? Looks like it's going to be over here to the left somewhere. Maybe. Oh, it's right there. Well. Okay. Let's spin around here a little bit. Or I guess I'm going to have to pull out that. I'll go that way. So we're going to come over here. We're actually going to keep going. We're going to head back a little bit more here. Use the pile a little bit, and we're gonna go into this spot over here. It's almost like they planned for there to be a little bit of a spot over here for you to help get your truck into place. We're gonna kind of do the angle trick over here, and we're gonna try and get this puppy out and over. We're good on that. The other side here, I think. If we just kind of keep going, yep. So we're gonna have to head over. Oh man, this is gonna be painful. Actually, forget what I said. Almost. I was going, and I shouldn't have looked over, because then I would have been right on the ball there. It's gonna be tight, really tight. But we're gonna snake our way right in there. That was close, my friends. We are over a bit. We're really close on this side. Like, really close. Like, scrape up against the edge close. But I think we just hit the back there. But I think if I kind of straighten up a little bit, I think we are set. Probably the longest reverse ever. But as I was pointing out in one of my last American Truck episodes, certainly better than Markiplier did. I mean, I'll take any credit. I'll take any compliment if I get compared to Markiplier. I mean, that man has, like, I don't know how many, like, over 20 million, or is it more? It's got to be more than that. I don't know. He's an absolute legend, and you know what? If he can't back up a truck, but I can, I'll take that. Even if he's completely demolishing, I don't know how many thousands and millions of people in the YouTube game. But never mind that. Thank you guys so much for watching this return of Prime Logistics. I almost said ATS Showcases there for a second. But no, it's been a great episode. Thank you guys for all the support. Again, if you want to check out the Patreon, go ahead. If not, that is totally cool and fine. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.